Hinkle party takes power. Meanwhile, the Jewish soldier ex-barber, veteran of the World War, suffered a loss of memory and remained an inmate of the soldiers' hospital for many years. He was ignorant of the profound change that had come over Tomania. Hinkle, the dictator, ruled the nation with an iron fist. Under the new emblem of the double cross, liberty was banished, free speech was suppressed, and only the voice of Hinkle was heard.
Hey, der Strafmittelhilfensekt, der Wiener Schnitzel mit der Lagerwerden und das Sauerkraut. Hey, der Flutensack der Fleppen, ein Tomania wie sein Straf, und der Blitzensack der Knütz. Hey, ich bleib noch straff mit der...
Then I remove the troops after.
Well, what are we arguing about?
You just said I'll remove the troops first.
Well, you don't expect me to sign while your troops are there on the border.
You don't expect me to remove the troops until you sign?
Why not?
Why should I?
Why shouldn't you? Austerlitz is a free country.
So?
Your soldiers are there on the Austerlitz border.
And they'll stay there until you sign it as a treaty.
You'll take them off or I'll blow them off. Gentlemen, this won't get us anywhere.
Your Excellency, to quote an old Latin...
Javel! Look!
He's all right. Speaking to him. Tell him to shut his...
Rubbish.
Well, where's my sandwich?
Oh, Your Excellency! Oh, are you hurt? Oh, Straf! Straf! Da Fluten, bleiben der Cheese Kraken! Oh, Fluten, the banana! Da Fluten, the banana! Das kleine Banana! Der Banana stummt ein Straf mit seiner Grund, ein Schings der Banana! The banana? Da dicker Buben, ist gegen das Straf mit den Eier! Banana! Banana!
Yes, dictator of the world. We'll start with the invasion of Austerlitz. After that, we won't have to fight, we can bluff. Nation after nation will capitulate. Within 2 years, the world will be under your thumb.
Leave me. I want to be alone. Out Caesar, out Nolus, Emperor of the world. My word.
Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. This is Ron. Somebody punish me, please. And in the show we have... Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey, everybody.
Also including...
Hey, this is Goot.
I am Goot! And finally...
Hi, it's Crystal. I make everything awkward.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to BAF. What is up, guys and gals? We got Crystal here with us.
Hello.
We got Chase, we got Goot, and we got me. We are Stewless and Ragnarless. That sounds weird. I don't even know if that's even a word.
Well, it is now.
Yeah.
All right.
Made it up. Good. It's good.
So this is a third part in our black and white series. This is Chase's pick that we're going to be doing. We just had two great episodes, Ed Wood and Psycho, and now we are doing Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator, released October 31st, 1940. This was actually released on Halloween back in 1940, directed by Charlie Chaplin, who's actually directed movies like The Kid, Modern Times. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying Charlie was pretty punk rock. That's why he released on Halloween.
The Kid, Modern Times, Limelight, City Lights, Gold Rush, The Circus, and A Dog's Life. So yeah, a lot of movies by him, but I'm going to say this about Charlie Chaplin is that he's directed well over 100 movies or more, shorts, and most of his movies are from the silent era and everything else, and he was amazing at what he did. For this movie, he was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor for Jack Oakey,
Yep.
Best Original Score, and Best Screenplay. It won none, though. Seriously.
Which is a fucking shame because he really did do a fantastic job.
Yeah, this is the only Best Picture Oscar nominee starring Sir Charles Chaplin. Sir Charles Chaplin, actually.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think politics had something to play with that.
Yeah, it did. Because there was a lot of issues with Charlie Chaplin. I've seen a lot of documentaries and everything else, and a great movie that Robert Downey Jr. portrays Charlie Chaplin, which is a fucking amazing movie. I think Richard Attenborough directed it. The older guy from Jurassic Park. What's his name?
What's the movie called? Richard Attenborough?
John Hammond?
Yeah.
Oh.
John Hammond directed the movie, the biopic Chaplin.
God damn.
Yeah, he's a director. He also, I think he won Best Director for the movie Gandhi back in the 80s.
That's right.
This movie's got a budget. This movie had a budget of $2.2 million. It only made about $5 million, but around that time, that's a lot of fucking money. This movie stars Charlie Chaplin, Paulette Goddard, Jack Oakey, Henry Daniil,
Oh, go ahead. Keep on.
Reginald Gardner.
Reginald?
Reginald. Did
All
I say
right,
Reginald?
that's 3. Yes, Reg Anal. That's exactly who. Motherfucker, take a goddamn shot.
I gotta spin the wheel.
Chelsea, fuck that up.
Was that right?
Yes,
Okay.
Reginald.
Billy Gilbert and Maurice Mukovich. Oh, God damn it! I gotta spin the wheel. But I'm not taking my shot until after this fucking drink.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this drink tastes because I've never had it.
Yes. And
Tell us about it before all that ice melts.
well, hold on. Before we do that, other movies to come out around this time. Probably none of us have heard some of it. Well, some of these movies you've probably heard of: The Long Voyage Home, The Mask of Zorro, The Green Archer, The Gay Caballero. There you go. Wagon Train, Angels Over Broadway, and Seven Sinners. And I have to take an Everclear shot. God damn it.
Oh, yay.
That's the second time I got an Everclear shot tonight. Jesus Christ.
Second time you've. What the fuck?
No,
I
a
had
second,
an Everclear.
a second shot of Everclear. Hey, Crystal, if you can pass me that Everclear over there.
2 for Friday.
There we go.
So we're going to go ahead and try this drink out. So, Chase, what are we drinking tonight?
This is simply the Charlie Chaplin. This is actually, it doesn't really have any relation to specifically the movie or Charles himself. However, it was named after him by, I forget who it was, that he actually wrote a bartender's guide and attributed this drink to Charlie Chaplin. And so we're going to give it a shot because that's made with some weird shit. It's got 1 part lime juice, 1 part sloe gin. Now, it is not slow like molasses. It is slow, S-L-O-E gin, after the sloe berry in England. And the other part is something. What the hell? Apricot brandy.
That sounds actually pretty good.
Really, any apricot brandy. So we're going to give this a shot.
Slow gin is not regular gin, though. It's a different kind of gin.
Correct. It is not made like juniper berries and whatnot. It's made from the sloe berry.
Interesting.
So that's what I thought. Let's give her a shot.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Goop, cheers.
Woo!
Oh, wow. That's sour.
That's really good.
That's sour. That's actually really...
That's quite nice.
Fucking love it.
Okay. I like sour. I don't like sweet. I like sour. This is sour. It's got like a fruity taste to it. I guess it does taste like apricot. It does have that apricot taste to it. Like it kind of tastes like, or you remember those dried apricots?
Hey, Ron.
Thank you, Alexa.
It's a good thing you still have the. It's a good thing you still have the
Please
wheel there,
unplug
bud.
that Alexa piece of bitch shit, motherfucker. Swear to God, spin the wheel again.
When Skynet takes over, you're going to be one of the first people to go because of the shit you talk to her.
Crystal Picks.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting fucked tonight. What the hell, man? This is not cool at all.
You fuck around, you find out.
Is your show nice or mean? Because he got mad when I relegated it to Ragnar.
Ah.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
I get to be nice to. She gets to be nice to me tonight. I'll take it. I'll take it. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and give my review of this drink. I'm gonna give this a 2. This is fucking amazing. It's sour. It's not too sweet, and like I said, you know those dried apricots.
Yeah.
It tastes just like that. It tastes like a dried apricot drink. I've never had an apricot raw at all.
They're delicious. You'd like them.
Is it just like? Are they sour?
A little bit. Not
Really?
very. They're very tart.
Okay, so tart's good. So this is a 2. Goot, what do you give this?
Definitely give this a 2 as well. I did follow the instructions. I actually chilled my glass in the fridge for a couple hours.
We're not fancy enough for that. Oh,
I
look at
tried
you
to
with your
copy the
goddamn
picture.
fucking martini glass and shit.
Yeah, I tried to copy the picture, what I saw, and I was like, chill it. And yeah, the fucking apricot brandy is fucking amazing. and the slow gen's perfect. Everything blends together so well.
Yeah.
Definitely a two for here.
When I heard the lime juice, I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna kick your ass."
So that's probably what's giving the sour taste to
But
it.
yeah,
is the lime
but no,
juice.
it evens it out. Very nice. I'm very, very pleased.
And the lime on the top, that's just for show. That's not really for the.
Oh, fucking, you
I
can
mean-
bite into it if you want. I don't care. It's a
I
garnish.
mean, it has lime juice in it. It doesn't matter if you add the lime or not.
You know what? You got a point
It's
there.
just
So
to
just
make
dropping
it
it in doesn't really
pretty.
do anything. But actually, it is a good looking drink. So,
Yeah.
Crystal, what would you give it?
Remind me of y'all's system. I get so confused.
Two thumbs up. This
Two
is the
thumbs
Siskel
up,
and
okay.
Ebert. Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot we based it off of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
Yeah, that was from our first episode. 1.5?
So is it too strong for you? Because I saw you take the drink initially and go, oh, because I taste
It's
no
not
alcohol.
that it's too strong for me. It's just that I got reacquainted with my hatred for Bacardi, and I'm still not sitting so easy on the stomach with
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, the other night she got fucking plastered.
I didn't eat, and I like totally freaking forgot that I didn't eat lunch, and I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah,
fuck.
drinking on an empty stomach will get you.
I
Yeah, I
slugged
know.
back my like normal 2 drinks, and I'm like, la 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 la. Pff.
Yeah.
I wake up the next morning.
You were passed out. Yeah.
She blew chunks all over the shower, and I had to clean it up. So.
Damn.
At least I was considerate and got in the
I
shower.
appreciate that.
That's fucking hilarious. So you give this a 1.5. Chase, how about you, buddy?
I'm gonna give it a 2. I find it very reminiscent of an amaretto sour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's,
if you added a hair more apricot.
exactly. It's delicious. It's not too much on any one palate. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. I taste no alcohol. I think it's fantastic. I would absolutely
There's
sip
alcohol
this
in here?
Exactly. There's a
Yeah,
fair
it doesn't-
amount.
It doesn't taste at all like alcohol. Like it just tastes like a
Lime juice.
sour drink.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, but it does have that apricot taste to it, though.
Yeah,
I do definitely
So-
taste the apricot.
I would 100% replace lemonade with this on a summer day.
Sonic, they have their limeades.
Yeah.
This would
Kinda
be
like
like
that.
a lime apricot.
Yep.
Oh,
When-
my
when they-
favorite's the cherry limeade.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of reminded me of the Psycho drink because the Psycho drink was almost like something like that, where it was almost like a lemonade. That was a Psycho drink, wasn't it? The vacancies drink,
Yeah, didn't it have Moscato in there or red wine.
something like that. Yeah, but it was like almost like a tart. Like I think even Chase said something about lemonade. So this kind of
Yeah,
also,
yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So this one's almost like the same vein, basically, just like that. So, no, like seriously, great job, Chase. This was a good drink.
Yeah, man.
All right, before we go ahead and take our break, I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2
I know
punishment
I can't
shot.
stop making faces.
No. Yeah, no, I shook it up a little bit, and that definitely mixed in the lime juice. And woohoo, buddy!
Yeah.
It's shake it up. Shake it up. That's Sour Patch Kids. That's what that is right there.
All right, so
There you go, bud.
don't smell it before you take it. Just slug it back.
The Everclear, and then taking a shot.
Of the lime, oh, that's got to be lovely.
It just,
it
I don't know.
clear
It raised the puckerness.
Your
Well,
pH level went up.
I don't know. It did something to it because I took the Everclear.
Probably
and
went
then I
down.
took a shot of that was weird. That was fucking weird.
All right, so are we going to tell him what you gave him, or
No,
are we
I
just going to
just told him don't
Oh, okay.
don't smell it, nothing. Just slug it back.
Slug it back.
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
9 times out of 10,
I just told you
it's
not to
Jameson.
smell it.
It's ritual, all right? It's tradition.
Jameson.
It's the Star Wars head.
Oh, that's Black Barrel.
Yeah, there you go.
Whenever you get something yummy, like 9 times out of 10, that's what you ask for.
Okay.
It's just so much going down. The Everclear, then that, then the whiskey. It's just all mixed in. It's not doing well.
Oh man, you got
Well
whites
said,
and
Ron.
browns
Well
going
said.
on with liquor. My brother always
See,
told
that
me
never
don't mix
bothered
that.
me.
Tony always told me not to mix
Everybody's
that.
like, oh, beer before whiskey. Or, yeah, beer.
Beer before liquor, never been sicker. Liquor before beer in the clear.
Well, that's the thing. I had beer, I had Everclear, then I had this cocktail, and then I had whiskey. So that's a weird mix-up right there. Definitely fucking weird. But anyways, guys, we will be right back.
Hey, this is Casey Shearer.
And this is Ray.
Do you like pop culture?
We're pretty sure you do.
Then come on over and check us out at deluxeedition.show.
You will not be sorry. Or maybe you will be. I don't know.
All right, guys, we are back with the show, and I'm really excited to talk about this movie. Chase, why did you pick this movie? Because I know this is your first time seeing it,
Yeah,
right?
I had never
You were
seen
a
it
virgin
before.
of this movie.
100%.
Yeah,
And I feel like a lot of people are because it's it's from a totally different era.
See, the thing is about Charlie Chaplin is that I've always heard about. I like Buster Keaton. I love Buster Keaton, and Charlie Chaplin.
You did spill it.
They were both in the silent era. And the thing is about Charlie Chaplin, he's done so many films. So I went ahead and started buying all of his Criterion collections of the Charlie Chaplin movies, City Lights, Modern Times, which I just watched recently, Gold Rush, his silent movies. And he's a fucking genius at what he does.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the thing is, The Great Dictator, I've seen bits and pieces of it. So I've never seen it in full, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. So this is actually my first time watching it all the way through. And I'm going to say this flat out. I fucking loved this movie.
Yeah, me too.
Like, fucking loved this movie. Goop, when was your first time seeing this?
This week. This is my first time seeing it. This is my first Charlie Chaplin movie I've seen.
This is your first Charlie Chaplin movie?
Yeah, it's a huge blind spot for me.
Wow. Have you ever seen a Buster Keaton movie?
No.
Do you even know who Buster Keaton is?
No.
Oh, he done like a lot of the stunts and everything else. There's you look up Buster Keaton and you'll see who I'm talking about. But the thing is about Charlie Chaplin, he is a pro at what he does. I mean, I fucking love his work to the point where this is his first. This was his first movie that. Hold on.
His first talking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this was his first. This was his first ever talking movie.
Role, yeah.
Because he's always been silent in his movies. But the thing is, a lot of the movies that he did in the past, when the silent era ended and talkies came into play, he never liked the fact of talkies.
No, he didn't.
But
Because he had really perfected the audience relation without speaking.
Yeah.
The body language is what he really aced at.
Yeah. And he was known as the Tramp. And the thing is that a lot of his movies that came out, even during the talkie era,
It took years for him to get that role.
No, that's the thing. He talked. I mean, he didn't talk, but he put sound effects in his movies, like a door closing, like in City Lights,
right?
Door closing and a dog barking and stuff like that. Which I believe another movie that came out recently called The Artist that won Best Picture in the Oscars, which is a silent film, black and white, where they actually did almost the same thing. But the thing is that he's never been into talkies, and then when he knew about Hitler, he wanted to make a movie about Hitler. He wanted to make fun of Hitler because of everything going on.
Satire, yes.
Yes, and that's what I think this movie is. It's a war satire. This is, I see this almost in the same vein as Dr. Strangelove and How I Dreamed.
Can we get one of these movies about Putin?
Putin. I'm sure there is one out there.
Puck Putin.
Wouldn't it count as propaganda?
It does.
Technically, it would be propaganda of a sort.
I took government like twice.
Yeah, but what made me want to watch this movie? What made me want to review this movie is because this was probably 8 years ago that I saw the great speech that he gave at the end of this movie, and we'll close this out with that speech because that truly deserves its own section. In my opinion, the speech that he gives at the end of this movie is honestly head and shoulders above any speech that has ever been posited on the silver screen.
Yes.
I think nothing lives up to that.
Yeah.
And I think that more people in the world need to hear that speech, and more people in the world need to see this movie.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a huge recommendation. I can't wait till we get to our pint reviews because I'm really curious to hear everybody's pint reviews about this movie. But this movie was just, the thing about it, it's a comedy, but it's also drama. There's a lot of heavy drama into this.
So he started. He was born in 1886, and his father actually drank himself to death when he was like 37.
Yeah.
So he was an orphan and grew up homeless, and then he was able to find his way to the workhouses in London. So workhouses, and you've probably seen some of the old Monty Python movies.
Yeah.
I forget which one what it is, where they have like 47 kids.
Oh God, they're singing a song about condoms.
Right. It's sort of that deal, but
every sperm is sacred.
Every sperm is sacred. Oh my
I think it's
God.
the book of life.
Monty Python's the meaning. That's a great fucking movie.
So that is the era of the workhouses. You could be homeless and you would get, the term 3 hots in a cot.
Yeah.
Is kind of from that. You'd get literally a cot to sleep in, crammed in a big warehouse with 200 or 300 other people, and you'd be fed slop for you to put in a day's work. And that's how he made ends meet for quite some time. When he was in his late teens, he started getting into comedy and figured out that, hey, people will pay to laugh.
Yep.
And so he started doling out any way he could to make people laugh for money.
Where he designed the Tramp.
No, that did not come in until about 1917. It took quite a while. He was actually already in the film industry, and by the time the Tramp character really took off. So, he would do comedy skits, and, between shows, again, his father drank himself to death when he was 37. Pretty much everybody that was acting in those shows would spend the time between.
His mother went into an asylum.
Yeah. Yeah, she went nuts, and he was drunk. So he was on his own.
Yeah. Him and his brother.
Yeah. The between shows, it was pretty much standard ritual to just get fucking plastered and then start your next show. Well, he would go to Nickelodeon's, and everybody's like, "Oh, Nickelodeon. I remember watching those cartoons." No, Nickelodeons were like down and out dive bars, essentially. But it was a small theater, and no one who had any dignity to themselves would be caught dead in there.
Yeah.
That kind of a place. He would go there every break he had almost. And he started getting really acquainted to the film style, and got into things being on screen, and that's where he started learning. He was not good on screen. He started finally learning how to really work the audience and have a relationship with the camera when he was working with Keystone Films Company. And in 1916, he was he was in the dressing room with Fatty Arbuckle.
Yep.
And they're sitting there. He's just trying to figure out what his next costume is going to be. And so he popped on a box mustache, a derby. He grabbed Fatty Arbuckle's pants, big fucking oversized, probably could fit two of him in them, and a undersized jacket. Grabbed a cane, and that
was the birth of the Tramp.
Yeah. It didn't actually really see the light of day for another year, though, when he was told by Keystone Films to go out to Venice, California, and he filmed a movie, a short silent film about kids. It was basically him wandering around a kids' soapbox derby race.
Yep.
And then it finally gained real fame and traction in another film. But it was after the birth of the Tramp that he started going from comedy to realizing, hey, I can actually get people to fall in love with a character. I can do more than just slapstick buffoonery. I can make people like something and want to come back to see the next movie about it.
Yep.
And so in this era, there was no such thing as, oh, well, Charlie Chaplin stars in blah, blah, blah. His name never hit the screen, I think, until 1917. But
1918.
It was 1918. That's right.
And probably the year after he made the character.
Yeah, basically, it was
there was
the
also
first time he
there
was
also a
credited.
lot of impersonators about him.
Yes, there were.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing. People loved him and his Tramp character and didn't even know who the fuck he was. And so it was him, Fatty Arbuckle, and Mabel Normand that really worked together to really start sculpting the idea of the star system we have now.
Yeah.
Without Charlie Chaplin, there would be no starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have that. It was, just a film company that monopolized on these actors to just turn a check in for them. And
that Charlie Chaplin started a company. You know what the name of the company was?
Chaplin Pictures, right?
No, United Artists.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's from Charlie Chaplin. It was also a couple of other collaborators too, but United Artists is made from Charlie Chaplin.
Right, because it was literally just a bunch of friends of his.
Yeah.
Well, the beautiful part to that, it gave him complete control over movies he made.
Yeah.
Exactly, and he started pushing for crediting actors.
Yep.
And his movies, the thing is, the movies that he directed, we talk about James Cameron and Stanley Kubrick being very hard on their actors.
Oh, he was.
So was Charlie Chaplin. He was
Yeah.
a perfectionist. There was to the point where he would work on one scene. I think there was a scene in City Lights, which is a great fucking movie where he, with a blind girl, he would spend just almost a year on just one scene. One fucking scene.
And which is crazy because in 1917, when he was still working for Keystone, he literally turned out 8 movies in 8 weeks.
Yep.
So you can imagine just how frustrated he was working for them. And then to finally go on and take the reins on his own. Like the first movie he was ever able to direct was 20 Minutes of Love, which in today's world sounds like a fucking porno. But
that is true.
One scene.
Didn't one of his movie sets get like destroyed or some shit and he had to rebuild it?
Probably. That sounds like something that happened.
Sounds like George Lucas on Star Wars.
No, I think it was actually the ghetto in this movie the ghetto set got destroyed and he had to rebuild it. I think I saw that on the little documentary thing you were watching.
You watch it? Which documentary did you watch?
I don't know.
Well, there was a couple
Found it on
documentaries
YouTube.
I watched a documentary on Charles Chaplin because Sir Charlie Chaplin because I love the character. I love to me he's a genius.
Oh yeah,
the movies that he's done, and he's
like
writes
Orson
all
Welles.
his movies. Yes,
Writes, directs, acts,
and his movies are long.
Yeah,
like the movies that I own, like The Great Dictator. I mean, movies back then usually were very short,
20,
like 50 or 60
minutes.
minutes or 30 minutes. A lot of his movies are about almost 2 hours long.
Like Shoulder Arms?
Yeah,
38 minutes.
Jesus. Yeah.
And dude, it's a fucking great movie. I love that movie.
Right.
But yeah, the 20 Minutes of Love, he begged and begged and begged to be able to direct this. And finally they're like, okay, fine, you can direct this movie if you pay us back for every dime if it fails. So he had to insure this entire movie with basically his whole life savings to be able to get the director's chair. And he finally did it. And it wasn't a smash hit, but it did not fail by far.
Most Charlie Chaplin films actually did really, really well, though. That's
exactly.
The thing. He had a very big
his,
fan base and
his
everything.
first go at it. And he took things different because this was I think first this was still with Keystone.
Yeah.
And they were all about slapstick buffoonery, like I was saying before. And he, in 20 Minutes of Love, it was, essentially the summary of the movie was essentially guy and girl are dating. Girl gets accosted. Tramp character comes in because guy isn't doing fuck all about her being attacked and just watching through the tree line like, oh my God, I'm a coward.
Yeah.
He comes up, saves, except it's a slapstick. So Tramp gets, fucked up a little bit, goes tumbling.
A lot of his movies are slapstick.
Yeah, and that it fits. And I think I would like to see a little bit of a modern resurgence of slapstick because you know what? It's funny.
They have. I remember they made. Well, you remember the Three
Stooges remake, but that was trash.
Yeah, it was horrible.
They don't know how to do the basic.
Slapstick isn't like what it was back then. It's a whole lot different. And the thing is, back then, it was actually very entertaining. I mean, when you got to think about the Three Stooges, you got to also think of, like I said, Buster Keaton.
Yeah.
Buster Keaton did stunts. Like, his stunts were fucking the shit
Charlie
that you
did
see.
Stunts.
Both of them did. But the way they both fall and the way that they move and everything else. But Charlie Chaplin, I don't know what about it. It's just, he was just also a comedian. He was just a great comedian. He just knew how to make you laugh.
He absolutely was. He engaged the audience very well.
Yeah.
But just by simply him looking into the camera, just to make like
that fourth wall break, you're in on this.
Audience.
You're in on this joke. Yeah.
Yep. You see it. I'm laughing too on the inside.
Yep.
But for the slapstick humor, I don't know if the crowd today could handle that kind of comedy nowadays because comedy is so hard to fucking do, and fucking all these gatekeeper critics and shit like that. It's so fucking hard to make now.
Yeah,
I love to see it too, but it's hard.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
Would you say what would you think is like the next Charlie Chaplin right now in the movies?
God, Broken Lizard with
that could be it. I mean that could be
a Broken Lizard.
Have you seen Quasi yet? Has anybody seen here?
I still have to see Quasi.
I haven't seen it yet.
I still have to see it. I just haven't had a chance.
It comes close to that, but it's their take on Monty Python.
That's what I thought. It was more of a Monty Python.
I was going to say it feels like Monty.
Yeah,
it does. Yes, but it's they tried to go down that route with route with a comedy. So, but it's so hard though.
What's correct? Root or route? Root, route, route.
Root.
You?
I say route. That's why I stopped myself.
I can't.
Route 1.
I always interchange them. I don't know why.
I say
Route 1. Route 1.
Route 1 feels better.
You know, right. Route probably sounds better. Yeah.
Like, and for whatever reason, I'm like the only person I know that uses the term en route.
Oh, it's worse from California and saying the highway or the 259 or the 66.
Weird.
Well, Route 3 sounds right. Say Route 3.
Route 3.
Route 3. What's wrong with Route 3? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. It's Route 1 and Route 3. Fuck.
Route 1 and Route 3?
Yeah.
I always called it Route 3.
Sounds right.
I never called it Route
Route 1 and Route 3.
Okay, now I'm getting fucking
It
confused.
feels... What the fuck
You
just
guys are giving
happened?
me a headache. What the
this
fuck?
just blew my mind.
It's like, okay, so I don't care. It's like with grandparents, Nana and Pop Pop. Pop Pop and Nana sounds weird.
Yeah.
With
Nana and Pop Pop.
That's what I call my grandparents.
I've never heard of Nana.
Really? That is a common name.
No, I call them grandma and grandpa.
I've got Gammy and Granddad too, but if I said Granddad and Gammy, that's
I have Omi and Papa.
Blasphemy.
But
say Papa and Omi.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's Omi and Papa. But
how about Yaya? Because that's what my daughter used to call my mom. Yaya. That's another name for grandmother.
Sisterhood?
That's what we would pick.
Yeah.
Whatever sound the eldest child decided to make to try and get that grandparent's name, if it sounded like a word, that's what you picked.
So yeah, Omi, we were living in Germany, and it's Oma for grandmother in German.
Yeah.
And I was like 2. So it was Oma, no, Omi. And the entire fucking rest of the family, like extended family that I don't even know, now calls her Omi. I don't understand how that happened, but that's nifty.
That's interesting.
My parents, my kids call them Granny and Lito.
And Lito?
They can't say
Abuelito?
they can't say abuelito, so they say Lito for short.
I can see that.
But
this is complete derailment. We just went into talking about grandmothers.
We're talking
and
about
yayas.
old people. Charlie was
it's wholesome. He wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly. No, Charlie was a fantastic person. Like, if you've seen any of the interviews, he's super sentimental.
Yeah.
Very sentimental.
Very
person.
British. The thing is, without his fucking little mustache or whatever you call
He's
it.
a very handsome guy.
I
He
wouldn't
looks
have
different.
expected that voice.
No, and I love his voice.
the British
is like
voice?
silk.
No, like looking at him without speaking, I'm like, oh, okay,
He very
cool.
sounds like this.
And then he opens his mouth, I'm like, whoa.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
It's like
no, but his voice, his flow is it's very it sounds
Loki.
very much like this. It's very
Do you
silky.
say Loki?
No, like when you look at the character, like when he's actually dressed up as Loki, you would expect him to have more of and he actually does act it out, but when he talks in real life, he's very just puppy dog-esque and just, oh, hello, how are you?
Yes. He's very polite, basically. That's the thing. But
It's
the
like
thing
a
is,
very big switch, and I'm like, what?
well, the funny thing about this movie is that he plays a dual role. He plays the dictator, and then he plays this little Jewish bartender. That's the funny thing
Bartender?
about this.
Barber, not bartender.
Did I say bartender?
Yes, you did.
Barber.
It's because all the booze we have on the table,
Jesus
my dude.
Christ.
It's fine.
I'm getting my old words mixed up. The Jewish barber, yes, but no, this movie was so fucking good, man.
Dude, his
this has become one of my
construction-
favorites now after watching this movie.
This was banned in almost all of Europe.
Oh yeah.
I just read that.
So it was smuggled into a German theater at one point.
Adolf, I have a little tidbit here. Adolf Hitler banned the film in Germany and all countries occupied by Nazis.
Chaplin offered it to Hitler as it was a gift to commemorate him.
Yep.
And then he fucking watched and was like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
Yeah, but the thing is Charlie Chaplin has always wanted to know what Hitler thought of this movie. Like, he's always wanted to hear his idea, what he thought of this movie, like his review of the movie.
I kind of want to hear it too.
I do too. I mean, seriously.
That's what I heard as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was in occupied. Members of the resistance group switched to reels in military cinema and replaced the comedic opera with a copy of the film in which they had smuggled in from Greece. So the group of German soldiers enjoyed a screening of the film until they realized what it was.
And then they started shooting the screen.
They shooted at the screen or left the cinema.
They
Shooted.
shot at the screen.
Shooted.
Did I say shooted?
Shooted.
Shot at the screen.
Shooted. For
They shot
fuck's
at the
sake.
screen.
Words are hard. Come on, that's
All right,
me.
so
You know that by now.
You're what, a 2 beers in, Everclear shot?
No, it's. I'm not drunk.
Oh, okay.
I'm nowhere near drunk.
I was giving you an excuse, but all right.
No,
fine.
words are hard. I'm just horrible
Words
with
are hard.
words.
You just fucked up.
You should know
I
that.
No, but I think this movie really, like I said before, everybody needs to watch it.
The funny thing about this movie is that, like you said, people are expecting a comedy, but really, it is a comedy.
It's a dramedy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of really like the beginning when you see the whole him as a soldier.
I loved that so much.
With the gun being him raising them all up and then being in the plane.
So the giant cannon, that's a real thing. Only it was on train tracks, so that's cool. The anti-aircraft gun, that was entirely made up, and I love it to death.
Yeah. That thing was like pointing all over the place too, and everything.
It was great.
It kind of reminded me of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Absolutely, and that's what it was.
That's the thing. There were scenes in this that felt like Looney Tunes, and then there were scenes like then you
like
see
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yes. But then you see scenes in the streets where you're seeing the Jews getting like shot up and everything else, and getting where it was getting really drama. I was like,
no, you feel
they really
for these
mixed
characters.
it in.
This was an era that you went to the movies just to have a good time.
Yeah.
And he started saying, no, I'm going to feed you a story.
Yep.
And you're going to be invested. And he fucking succeeded. He did such a damn good job doing that on so many movies and so many different screenplays that he wrote. I think he honestly, Charlie Chaplin, I think, changed cinema in the direction that it was going in.
Associates tried to talk him out of the final speech about peace at the end. One film salesman said that the speech wouldn't cost him $1 million at the box office. It would cost him $1 million at the box office. And Chaplin replied, well, I don't care if it's $5 million.
He'll
he
pay
did
it
not
all.
give a fuck. Yeah, because he completely financed this movie through his own.
Yep.
And he directed it. He wrote it. It's pure fucking genius. Just like, all right, like there's just scenes in the movie that you can just go on. First of all, you got to talk about his fucking German. His fucking German.
His German was all right. So
Beautiful.
again, I used to live in Germany. We spoke German in my household for many years. Oddly enough, we're not a German family. We're all English or American. But
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, yes, we're all Anglo. Actually, no, we're not.
I was joking.
It was so I don't speak fluently, but I kind of conversationally I speak German. So, and I didn't really know that tidbit, and so I'm watching this movie, and they pop into this scene when he's speaking German, and my brain goes, "Okay, wait, what the fuck is he? Am I having a fucking stroke? What the fuck is he saying?" And Crystal, oh, that's not German, is it? I was like,
For a solid
no,
30
you're right.
seconds,
You're right. It's
I
not.
was
Oh my
sold.
god. Go ahead and play this because it is absolutely genius and it's all made up.
Hinkle party takes power. Meanwhile, the Jewish soldier, ex-barber, veteran of the World War, suffered a loss of memory and remained an inmate of the soldiers' hospital for many years. He was ignorant of the profound change that had come over Tomania. Hinkle, the dictator, ruled the nation with an iron fist. Under the new emblem of the double cross, liberty was banished, free speech was suppressed, and only the voice of Hinkle was heard.
Hey, der Strafmittelhilfensekt, der Wiener Schnitzel mit der Lagerwerten und das Sauerkraut. Hey, der Flutensack der Filleppen, ein Tomania bis ein Straf, und der Blitzensack der Klutz. Hey, ich bleib Straf mit der...
Yeah, this is where he lost me. I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's all bullshit.
He got his verbs right, though.
Ein Stritz mit seinen ein der Straf mit seiner Klutz. Hey, der Stratz mit Sekretäten da, mit seiner Tratsch mit Skittern. Mein einer Täter, wie das Strafen, die Strafen, sie Strafen.
Sie strafen.
So, like Chase,
Admiral Hinkle has just said yesterday Tomania was down, but today she has risen.
Democracy
A
stonk.
fucking cut off.
Democracy is fragrant.
Liberty stonk.
Liberty is odious.
Free sprechen stonk.
Freedom of speech is objectionable.
He actually got that right. Free
Mit der
sprechen.
grootste army in der Welt.
Tomania has the greatest army in the world.
Der grootste navy in der Welt.
The greatest navy in the world.
Wir seien der grootste alles und einer to sacrifice.
But to remain great, we must sacrifice.
Ah, alles Nein, no Strutten, tighten the belten.
We must tighten our belts.
Heil Hinkel. Ich wonder, Herrsten.
Okay, see the thing about this scene is that he actually watched videos of Hitler and tried to study his mannerisms, all the way his movements and the way he said it. But everything that he was saying was complete gibberish.
Oh, yeah.
But it sounded so fucking great. I was laughing my ass off watching this. And this went on for like almost like 2 or 3 minutes, where you even see him talking so hard that you see the mic like bending down.
Yes. I loved that.
I lost my shit watching this. I was like, this is fucking genius.
So what were you saying?
So like Chase said, like I've been learning German through Babbel. And when he's like just spitting in all this German stuff, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? I had to pause it, replay.
Yeah,
I'm like,
your brain is like, it sounds right, and your brain is desperately trying to grab onto these words, and then it's like, what the fuck is what? Wait, whoa.
Remember the scene when he's falling down the stairs in the fucking banana?
Yes, banana. No banana.
Banana.
It's funny. I was actually on the way home from work. Was it last week? And I stopped by Giant, and I'm going through, not really paying too much attention, and I said something to myself about grabbing something off the shelf. And when I said it, I had a German accent, and I was trying to figure out what the fuck and why I had a German accent in it. I look over to my left, and there's a family there.
Yeah.
All speaking German, trying to figure out how to fuck to work the self-checkout. And so I have ADHD. One of the symptoms of that is mirroring or accent mirroring.
Yeah.
So if you are from Ireland and you come up to me and you start speaking Irish, I have to really stop myself from sounding like a dickhead and speaking with an Irish accent to you and just sounding like an idiot. So, but my brain just picks up on these things. That's why I was like, why am I speaking? Anyway, I forget what I said, but the dad looks over and he goes, "Sprichst du Deutsch?" I'm like, yeah, ich bin auf Wiesbaden. And we start chatting up. I called Crystal like 45 minutes later. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm on the way home. I got distracted.
The number of times I get calls like that, and it's not like, oh no, I got held up at work. It's like, no, I stopped at the grocery store to grab what you asked me for, and I met this really cool family. They spoke this language, and we talked for like an hour and a half, and then I like realized what time it was, and I had to leave. I'm like,
sorry, it's 11 o'clock, honey.
squirrels.
That's Chase, always talking a storm. Always keeps going on and on and on.
I'm almost offended. She says with my superpowers, I can get a good conversation out of a fucking brick.
Are you fluent in German?
I am not fluent. I am conversational. I am not fluent. I would love to get better.
I'm the same way in Spanish.
Yeah.
Is German a hard language to learn?
No, actually. What you speak English is based on German.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Check this out. What's the word for donkey in German? Donkey. What's the word for technology in German? Technology.
Really?
Yeah. We are a Germanic-based language. Almost everything you have in English is based on German. So speech is Sprecher.
So what would you say this language is? Yeah, that fucking coughing that he was doing inside of it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's a lot. Honestly, as an English speaker, German is probably one of the easiest languages to pick up.
I'd like to learn German, believe it or not.
I'd say the hardest is Russian, to learn Russian.
I heard Chinese is the hardest.
So Russian it can be difficult. I used to actually be very good in Russian and no, I'm sorry. I was very good in Ukrainian.
Okay.
I started learning Russian a little while ago, but it's the Serbian, the Baltic languages are all very basal.
Yeah.
So
have you ever heard Chinese? Have you ever tried to learn Chinese?
Hell
I tried
no.
to learn Japanese for a while.
Yeah,
Japanese.
Different dialects.
I tried to for a while.
Is Japanese hard?
Japanese, Cantonese, and Mandarin are all very difficult.
I heard the language, even just writing the language, is hard actually. Too.
Well, the kanjis are all there's like over 370 different kanjis.
Yeah,
but isn't like
characters
Mandarin or something like the world language or something like that?
Mandarin is spoken by more people on the earth than any other language.
I had no idea
because there are so many fucking people that are in China. But The Baltic languages, Serbian, Croatian, Ukrainian, Russian, things like that, they're all very basal. And I compare this to sign language almost, where so we would say, there is a ball over here, or hey, I am Chase.
Yeah.
Hey, I am Chase is eto Chase. It's just me, Chase. It sounds like you're like the literal chant. So, I am Chase in Russian is eto Chase, or it's the literal translation back to English would be me, Chase. It's like caveman speak almost. I don't mean to anyone who speaks Russian. I don't mean to sound condescending. I just mean that it is a very simplistic language.
Okay.
And it's actually quite easy to learn.
Okay.
I don't mean you're cavemen. I swear to God, I promise. It's actually languages
shame on you.
enthrall me. Okay, I'm really fascinated with language.
So overall, what out of just that speech and also just certain scenes of this movie, like what did you all think of the whole Charlie Chaplin or the Great Dictator Henkel, which Hitler Henkel, which
Adenoid? What kind of a name is Adenoid?
I don't know. He came up with some weird names, but with that globe scene.
Honestly,
that was beautiful.
Yeah, honestly, I liked it. Like a lot of for instance, another movie we've done that was a little older, Bing Crosby's
White Christmas. I'd say this is better than White Christmas.
Absolutely. What I was referencing was Danny fucking K's
Danny fucking K
comment on choreography.
Yeah,
how it's all bullshit.
Yeah,
this is choreography as it should be. Okay.
Yes.
The scene with the globe, the balloon globe, was fucking phenomenal. And I'm not, I want dancing and I want music. I'm not really that guy. I'm just not. But
the way he was bouncing it all over.
He told a story with that.
Yep.
And you don't get that in a lot of this of new age choreography and a lot of new age dance. You don't get an actual story. He did so very well. You saw that he conveyed an entire conversation, an entire message. And then when the balloon pops, you understand exactly what that means.
Yep.
And I wouldn't have had it any other way. I would never have thought to put that in there.
I thought it was a beautiful
But
scene.
that was the genius of Charlie Chaplin.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a beautiful scene. And also, the way that he was just bouncing it was gracefully. Also, when he's climbing up on the drapes, it's like he was almost doing like a certain type of ballet and stuff like that. I thought it was a beautiful scene.
I love how quickly he goes.
Yeah, no, he climbs up there quick too.
It must have been like a rope ladder or something that he stepped on. I would have to imagine.
Yeah. Also, the scene with the two dictators, with him and the other.
Yes, and Napoli.
Yes.
I loved that entire interaction. The fucking food fight.
Yes.
Oh, I'm here with the press. Slap.
I was laughing my ass off at the way that they were going back at each other and just fighting because they were both trying to, who's better basically as the higher. I in not signing a contract and stuff like that. I thought it was fucking great, and also the remember the bar the chair
Oh yes,
the
when they're
barber
pumping
chairs.
the chairs up
and down.
Oh yes, how was your? Oh no.
Yeah,
that was
great.
That was beautifully done. I mean, it characterizes the interactions where you have a dictator that is attempting, struggling, and clawing his way up to the top.
Yep,
and he's just met with such bigger personalities.
You also have to give credit to Charlie Chaplin's other dual role.
My favorite. Oh, and this is our light infantry. Very light.
The scene where the barber when they have to eat the cake. Remember or eat the pudding.
Yes.
Oh, the coins.
One of my favorite.
Yeah.
One of you will die tonight. One of you shall sacrifice yourselves. I've put a coin in one of your puddings, and they just feed him like
went
fucking
on for 10 minutes.
I loved it though. Like it would have dragged on if they had made any changes to it.
Yeah.
It would have felt like it just kept going. But honestly, the whole time I'm like, this is fantastic. They just keep shoveling fucking coins to this man.
Well, they're going back and forth, and everything else, and they're all looking at each other. And Chaplin's, it's just fucking great, man.
Honestly, it's
a very harsh subject too, because sacrificing but they're making it into a comedic part of the movie. So
just curious, in the documentaries or any stuff like that, does Charlie Chaplin, does he inspire Mel Brooks? Because I kind of get that feel that the comedy Mel Brooks has in some of his movies.
I did not see anything about that, but I would be very surprised if that was not the case.
The other director that was actually in there was Sidney Lumet.
Okay.
He was actually in there. And I mean, I've only watched a couple documentaries on him and stuff like that. There's actually a documentary that came on. I bought it on Apple TV. It was almost like a 2-hour documentary on Chaplin where I learned a lot of stuff about him and everything else. But I didn't see anything about any Mel Brooks. You know what? I've heard a lot of people talk about Buster Keaton more than Charlie Chaplin, believe it or not. Like Johnny Knoxville.
Is a shame.
Johnny Knoxville does a huge.
Forgot I had a beer.
You know that scene in Jackass 2, where the barn door comes down and falls on him, and he's supposed to fall right through the opening. That's actually based on a scene from Buster Keaton, although it went horribly wrong in Jackass 2, but. Yeah, I remember that thing landed him on the first time. But Buster Keaton is also really good, too. You have to check out Buster Keaton also. If you like Charlie Chaplin, yeah, I really enjoyed that. So, Goot, you said you've never seen a Charlie Chaplin film, right?
That's true.
Oh, you got to check out Shoulder Arms. It's on HBO Max. It looks like they have the entire Chaplin library.
Catalog.
Yeah.
It's 38 minutes. Yeah, catalog. It's really good.
If I were to say a good film to say that was good with Chaplin is Modern Times. Modern Times is really good. And Gold Rush and The Circus.
He loved
and the Kid.
City Lights.
City Lights is one of his masterpieces, and it's with a Love with a Blind Girl and everything else. And there's even a boxing scene inside that one with Charlie Chaplin boxing. It's really funny just seeing him move with his arms moving around. A lot of great slapstick over there on that. But if I were to say his best film, I'm not going to lie. This is probably his best film.
I think so. I really do.
There is actually another film that he did with Buster Keaton, Limelight, where Buster Keaton actually makes an appearance in it. And Buster Keaton was one of the other like big phenomenons of silent era with his and him and Charlie Chaplin getting together. It's like thinking of, all right, you see actors nowadays where you want to see two actors together nowadays in the modern times. I'm trying to think of an actor that you would like to see with another. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. All right. Yeah. You want to see them together. Like you saw them in Heat. Also in The Godfather Part 2, although they didn't work together in that one because it was a completely different decade of time. But seeing Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton in Limelight is actually really cool. But the thing is that Charlie Chaplin, I'm not going to lie. I fucking love his movies, and I like classic films.
Yeah.
There's some classic films, there's so many out there, but Charlie Chaplin, this movie was so entertaining to modern standards, in my opinion.
That's the thing. Like I was saying before, Charlie really changed the format of cinema.
Yeah.
He made it so that we started getting characters we could invest ourselves in.
Yeah.
And I think that was a huge step forward for what we are now as cinephiles. If let's be real, if you're listening to this podcast, you love movies, right? Or at least you like booze, and you're cool with listening to some dudes, chat their asses off.
Booze and movies.
Yeah.
Or listening to a bunch of guys punish each other.
See, that sounds very BDSM and weird.
Punish each
when
other.
You put it that way.
Crystal, you're the one that punishes most of us.
No, I'm talking about like the arguments that go on between like you and Stu, where he's like, no, you will take this shot because this is why.
Yeah, Stu always likes to get on me about, but he gets an orgasm just watching me puke for some reason.
You supply him the content, so I mean,
that's what I'm known for in the show, for being punished. That's why my fucking call sign is punish me. Yeah, I'm not even going to say it.
It's like fucking Buffalo Bill.
I see so many people listen to that and they're like cringing because of my.
Oh, I'm sure.
Punish me.
Honestly, though, it fits.
I'm kind of sad.
And we appreciate you.
I'm kind of sad Stu's not here though, because I had this thing that I wanted to show everybody to replace the Daddy Pix on the wheel. It's not like replacing the actual thing; it's just giving it an image.
Oh God, that's right.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a fucking naked mole rat.
I can send that to Sammy, and she can cricket it out and put it on the wheel. And I'm like, that would be great for the Daddy Pix.
Speaking of punishments, how much did you guys fucking love the bad inventions that were showed?
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. The parachute.
Yes, it's a parachute helmet. Deploys in. Why do you waste my time?
He looks over. Why do you waste my time?
My man was about to get some ass. He
Yep.
was called away for it. He had business to do, but it was bullshit.
Yep.
Let's be real. I'd be heated over that one too.
Yeah.
The completely bulletproof suit, pff, not perfect.
Oh my god, I love this movie. This movie's so fucking great.
And I love the when he escapes from the hospital and he's back home and he's cleaning off the Jew painting off of his window, and his neighbor, bink, bink, popping the stormtroopers. It was fantastic, and I think my one of my top 5 favorites. So we've got banana, the scene where they're going back and forth about the banana.
Bluten, Flamen, der Cheese Kraken. No, Bluten, the banana. Das Bluten, the banana. Das kleine banana. The banana stunk.
No, I'm sorry, but the strawberry.
Strawberry.
He just kept saying strawberries. And then they eat the, which I've never heard of English mustard being spicy.
I don't know. Maybe it's Dijon.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because they ate that stuff into the point where it was almost making them both choke. And they're both on the couch, like rolling, like, like they couldn't even fucking take it and everything else. But go ahead.
No, I was saying I loved when they had captured him. They were about to lynch him from a fucking street light, and he goes, "I will expect this man nor his friends to be molested by you stormtroopers at any other point." What was that? One of my friends. Okay.
That's the thing.
Who
is
did that?
They were making comedy out of.
You said, what was that? Who did that?
Oh yeah, who did that?
But the thing is, they were making a lot of comedy of like scenes that were very like graphic, very dramatic. Like, because there was actually a lot of drama in the scenes, like the stormtroopers like shooting that guy that was coming out of the barbershop, I believe.
Yes.
The young guy and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing stuff like that, and this movie's like, whoa, wait a minute, that's completely different from what we were just.
You went in for a comedy. You were not prepared for that shit.
No, they put a lot of also the speech at the end. I mean, that speech wasn't comedic. That was actually a very
that is powerful as fuck,
authentic as hell.
Yeah, and actually, there's a thing about Roosevelt saying here. Hold on, let me see. I have this written down. When Sir Charles Chaplin had heard the studios were trying to discourage him from making the film, President Franklin D. Roosevelt sent him a representative, Harry Hopkins, to Chaplin to encourage him to make the film. To the point where
it's not like Roosevelt, he was going to stop anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think that speech was actually made right after Germans invaded Poland or something like that.
Yeah.
You remember?
France,
so this movie was in production in 1939. This is pretty much the height of the war.
Yeah.
And they didn't, they knew of concentration camps. They didn't really know what was going on there.
Yeah.
They just knew that, the undesirables, quote unquote, were being sent there.
Right.
And 1940 came around, it was released, and it wasn't until 1942, I think it was, that we started to really figure out what these concentration camps really were.
Yeah.
And so that was probably one of the things that he was upset about the most, is finding out that he depicted things poorly for the Jews in Germany, but just not hardly bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did like when Hinkle had changed his mind and he was giving the loudspeaker presentation, if you will, and they were coming back from their date, and he dropped his cane. He's trying to creep back to it. Oh Jesus! And he comes back to the door. That was fantastic. It just, honestly, I feel like every part of this movie was done with true Chaplin genius.
It was a war satire done right, in my opinion. I think this was a great film. And as originally written, Sir Charles Chaplin's final speech, in which the barber is still masquerading as Hinkle, was a call for peace throughout appeasement. As news reports came in from Europe, however, he rewrote it and called it to peace and liberty for all. Some critics, most notably columnist Ed Sullivan, claimed that the speech was pure communist propaganda.
Communist
propaganda.
You think that's communist?
That's what Ed Sullivan thought. I don't believe so. The thing is, a lot of people were very upset of what he was doing about making.
Okay, I will say, most people, even in my generation, but especially generations older than me, think of communist as all horrible. I am not a proponent of communism, but for education's sake, one must understand that communism, while even just saying the word to me, because that's how I was raised, feels horrible. I don't like it at all. But the idea is at its basis core, people coming together. So I guess you could, by a stretch, consider that speech promoting communism because it was promoting people coming together.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a stretch. So.
Oh yeah, because even like the FBI, the head of it, Edgar Hoover, and like some stupid like House of Un-American House Committee activities were against this movie.
Oh yeah,
trying to like.
That's right. Go ahead, continue.
No, it was just fucking sad. Like how so many people were against this movie, but if you watch it, they don't appreciate the satire. They want to like spread misinformation. Like they'll just spread of communism and it's propaganda. Blah blah blah. Because so many countries, Britain, Spain, Italy, and like the United States, they had so many issues with this movie at the time. I get it, but sometimes like fucking take a chill pill. It's trying to be funny, and make people laugh.
That speech in particular is about people coming together for what is good.
Yeah,
exactly, the greater good.
I think a lot of people just were getting it's just like nowadays standards where people get like butthurt about certain things. It was the same thing for then, to the point where a lot of Hollywood, because Chaplin was kicked out. He was booted out of the USA and sent back to Britain and wasn't allowed back.
Switzerland.
Was it Switzerland?
Yeah.
And I think weird. He was invited back for I think like an honorable mention at the Oscars or something like that. It was actually in the movie Chaplin with Robert Downey Jr. They talked about it at the end and everything else. But this movie was very controversial when it came out.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I think
it wasn't shown in France until, was it 1949?
Yeah.
Like,
that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the sign of you're doing the thing you set out for.
Yeah.
He set out to make fun of people. He set out to make fun of people that were in great power and they were fucking shit up.
Yep.
And you know what? He did a damn good job.
He did a very good job. He made fun of Hitler great. I mean, because this whole movie was all about Hitler.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
It was, yeah. Hitler
making fun of him all the time. And the fact that Charlie Chaplin even said that he wanted him to see this movie just to see what he thought of it himself. Like,
I would love to have heard his review.
Oh man, it would have been great. I mean, it was banned in like I said, like I said, we said that it was snuck into certain theaters and stuff like that, where people were shooting at the screen and leaving
because the rebels don't give a fuck.
But I think he made his point in this movie, and I think he did a very good job at it, to the point where it pissed off Hitler.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Oh, absolutely. And I hope it made him lose sleep.
Oh, yeah. And Henkel, even though he was a funny character and he was making fun of Hitler, he did it so fucking well. And the thing is,
beautiful.
He had the thing is, he wore the whenever he wore the what would you call it, uniform for Henkel, it would make him pissed off on set.
Oh yeah,
actually, where he'd lash out on people.
They said that he always said that he felt more aggressive, more hardworking when he was in that outfit, and people that were working with
Charlie Chaplin's always been hard to work with.
Well,
I mean, that's the thing I read about. He's been through.
They were saying that on set when they were working with him out of that adenoid costume, he was much more easygoing. When he was wearing that adenoid Henkel costume, he was much more difficult to work with.
Yeah.
So actually, we're talking about Hitler and Henkel. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Hitler stash." Charlie Chaplin had the Hitler stash. It is the other way around, everybody.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler was a huge fan of Charlie Chaplin, and that's why he wore the Charlie Chaplin mustache.
See, that I did not know.
Yes. Adolf Hitler had a thorough love for Charlie Chaplin films. And that's why he wore that mustache.
See,
Charlie Chaplin had it first.
They made a thing about that in the movie where people said that he looks just like Hitler, and then they kind of made it to the point where he
Hitler
says
looks like him.
I know, but no, they said where he looks like Hitler, so to the point where he actually used that to his advantage to make this movie.
Exactly.
And he financed it and everything else to make fun of him. And the studios did not want him to do it. They didn't want him to. They were. That's why he financed the whole movie. He's almost like the George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Because George Lucas financed his own Star Wars movie, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi and stuff like that. So I thought that was really, really cool how he did that. I have to give it. He was brave.
Yeah,
Charlie Chaplin was brave. He didn't give
gave
a fuck.
no shits. He did what he wanted. What was it? One of his movies, the Property Man. The Property Man. They said it was reprehensible because in that movie, part of his comedy, which would absolutely get laughed at today, he kicked an old guy in the face as part of the shtick, and it was hilarious, actually.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely quote unquote reprehensible that they would kick an old man in the face and call that comedy.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, don't go kicking old people in the face, goddammit. But
yep,
the way that happened in that fucking scene was pretty damn funny. All right, he knew what he was doing. All right.
So another theme I got from this movie, so my bachelor's degree is in political science. Has anybody here read the book The Prince by Machiavelli?
No, I have actually not read any of Machiavelli.
Okay, so it's pretty much like the founding philosophy, like a book about founding philosophy, where it goes into like the prince or someone who comes into power by like, luck or blessing.
Yeah.
And it goes into like, the rules for the prince or the person in power to follow. And, it's easy for them to gain power, but it's hard for them to keep it. So it's like you see us do like Hitler and like this character Heitzel is through his progression. It's hard to keep his power. Like he's, the internal fight amongst himself, the struggles of every day, like, to keep the people happy and like what to do, like all those people are rebelling against you, kill them all because you have to keep like the people happy. Because at the end, the person in power doesn't have the strength or skill to keep that power. So and at the end, they always lose.
Yeah.
So I when I watched that movie, it flashed back to me that book and like how impactful it was and like how it still applies to today.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
So I guess in conclusion, let's get to what is your favorite scenes in this movie?
So many to fucking count.
Dude, some of these are fucking good, man. What about you, Goot?
So minus the speech, I would have to go the scene where Heinzel is talking to he's giving a speech and his typewriter is typing, so he goes into his shoes, like,
he goes on and on and on. And she goes,
I should put it to aperture, blah, blah, blah. Just one word. And he's like, looks at her like, what? Then he
says like three more words, and she just goes and goes.
Fucking like typing spree.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's definitely my favorite scene.
My favorite scene, I'm going to say two of them, because first of all, the speech in the beginning when he's talking in the German, and I was laughing my ass off in that when you're just knowing that it's not German. I mean, we talked about this earlier in the episode, but seriously, that scene right there got me. But the scene that still gets to me is the fucking two dictators going at it. The little food fight that they had.
Yes, that was fucking fantastic.
That was hilarious.
The reporter guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak in here.
Get that shit put right in his face. Yeah, that was a funny scene. I thought it was great. What was the dictator's name?
Napoli.
Napoli? Yeah.
It was Adenoid Hinkle and Napoli.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack Oakey actually said that he felt like this ruined his career.
Well, he was actually more remembered for this role than any other role he did.
Yeah, that's what he's like. I'll never not be Napoli.
Yeah,
and I can't get out of this box. Well, it's because you were fucking good in a good fucking movie.
He got a Best Supporting Actor nomination for it. So that was my favorite scene. Crystal, what was yours?
I actually have two.
Strawberry.
No.
Strawberry. Strawberry. I love that.
When the barber is running back to tell was he a general or a lieutenant? The dude. Yeah, that dude.
Oh yeah, Schultz. Mm-hmm.
Schultz. When he ran back there to tell them that the people are coming, and he doesn't say a single word. He just. And the lady walks in. She goes, "Did you tell him?" He goes, "Yes." Like, yeah, see, he's used to having the screens pop up right after him and tell you what he
That
said.
was fantastic.
You see that scene where the stormtroopers are coming for the barber, and then he just jumps through the window.
Mm-hmm.
That's like his known thing, where he just jumps through windows. It's almost like a Buster Keaton type of thing, also. Because these guys know how to fucking fall. They know how to fucking
Oh, yeah, they know how
move
to
and
roll their
everything
bodies.
else. Oh yeah, Chase, what is yours?
Wait, I got two. I got
Oh,
one more.
go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And then the other one is the same thing for you, that speech in the beginning, but instead the particular part is when he's yelling at the microphones and the one bends backwards and the other one flips around when he's screaming at them.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
So fucking good, man. This movie was great. How about you, Chase?
Actually, mine is, I feel like the speech is number one for everybody. So my number two is going to be when he's in his barbershop and the song comes on for you to, it was happy hour. And they say to go ahead and move to the music while you do your work. And they have this symphony going, and he's shaving this guy's face to the fucking symphony. Man, I'd be shitting bricks the entire fucking time. But when he's stropping the razor and he's hop, 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 it was lovely.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh man, this like I said, this movie was so good, and like I said, I kind of relate this to movie to Doctor Strangelove, like because it's a war satire and making war a comedy, trying to put comedy into it. And I thought that they did a really good job of blending the drama and the comedy into this movie, because there was, like I said, there were some really heavy scenes in this movie. Showing the whole how the Jews were persecuted and treated by the stormtroopers and stuff like that, and how the Henkel. I keep thinking Hitler, but I love how they made the name Henkel.
Yep.
It just worked. And also, when you think of the swastika, in this one, it's 2 X's.
Yep.
I thought that was really
The
neat.
double cross.
The double cross. I thought that was really interesting how they did that. So I guess we'll go ahead and go to our pint reviews.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and start with Crystal first, Goot, me, and then we'll end with Chase.
Alrighty, so
Critical and enjoyment.
the enjoyment, I'm going to give this a solid 3.
Okay.
It's a really good movie. I'll watch it again.
Was it, and this isn't, the thing is, I didn't think, I was really curious if you were actually going to enjoy this movie.
I enjoyed it.
For an older movie, this was actually entertaining to you.
I like older movies.
Yeah.
But knowing that this guy was normally in movies that, for example, after we watched this one, Chase pulls up one of his normal ones where like he's just, and then the screen pops up with the words. And I'm like, see, that's what I expected, not this. So like, I don't know. I had that little moment of like, I guess what everybody else did when he first started talking.
Because you were shocked at the way that he sounded.
Yeah, because it's like.
What were you expecting? Really?
Just like a hair, not a lot, just a hair.
Yeah, he had a very light
I mean,
voice.
he was like, what, 5'4", 5'5"?
I don't know. I've never.
He
looked
wasn't
that up
very
on IMDb.
tall.
I know, but it was
Just
just, it was just a little bit too much like up in the nose, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yes. He speaks right about here.
It sounds like what's his name from Family Guy?
Who?
The gay dude. Oh no.
The grandpa, the old guy.
No, she's thinking
He's got the big mustache. Oh no, don't do that.
Oh
no. Every single time I hear that, I hear the alien queen. When Ripley's running through, there's a scene in Family Guy where Ripley's running through the station.
I was thinking of the Jaws ripoff. I can see right up them showets.
3 minutes to minimum safe distance.
Stop. Not so fast, y'all. You think you can just up and run away? You crazy. I like to eat people from other planets, especially y'all.
I like to eat you with my little mouth, too.
Oh, now y'all get back up inside me, little mouth.
I wants to play, too.
Get back inside. I'll get you when we's eating them.
Yes, and also there's one where he's a bee and he's like, I'm a bee. I'm going to sting you. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I will.
So you weren't expecting that voice, huh?
No, it was like a little, okay, that's not what I was expecting. It's not bad. It's just.
And that's actually one of the things
that
that he didn't like and that didn't really translate very well into the talkies, actually.
Because he didn't want to be in the talkies. He wasn't a fan of the talkies. He was a fan of the silent era. Like I said, this was his first talking film. There was a scene in Modern Times where you see him singing in like Italian or something like that. I don't know if it was actually. Oh yeah, it's like where he does this whole singing type in Modern Times. You have to watch the scene. But what's your critical?
For critical,
Gotta think.
I'm gonna give it the same thing, a 3.
A 3 out of 3.
Yeah, it was really well done.
That's pretty good coming from you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was funny. I really enjoyed it.
Would you watch it again?
Yes, I would watch it again.
Okay. And would you recommend this?
To a certain group of people, yes. I totally would not like recommend this to my sister because she'd be like, "Oh wow, thanks."
Really?
Oh no.
But no, it's just not her type of movie. She'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much. Like this is up there with Kelly's Heroes. Thank you."
That's a great movie.
My father forced me to watch that movie like
It's a good movie.
1,700 times.
Love that movie with Teddy Savalas. That's a good movie.
It might be a good movie, but any movie gets old, just like any song gets old when it's played on repeat.
Oh, man. It's a small world after all. Goot, how about you, buddy?
So I'm not gonna lie, this movie was hard for me to watch this week. I've had a weird couple of weeks this past weeks. I've been auditing death certificates.
Oh,
and like you watch this movie, I thought of that, and then going to the Holocaust Museum and just flush into that, and like all my political science and history stuff, and just like thinking of the history of everything that happened behind the scenes and real life. Hearing you guys talk about the movie has been refreshing. Like hearing you guys talk about it, like maybe flashback to all the good scenes and the comedy to it. And I mean, this movie is in the Library of Congress, so it is one of the fucking best movies ever made.
Yeah.
And so enjoyment, I'd give it a 3, and critical 3.5.
You guys are gonna be shocked at mine. You guys are gonna be shocked at mine.
I'm gonna have to watch this movie again, like after I'm done with my segment.
If you stay true to what you told me, everybody's going to be pretty surprised too.
Probably.
You'd be surprised what I'm gonna say. Seriously.
Let's hear it.
All right. After watching this movie, the enjoyment of this movie was a 5. This was a 5. I loved this movie very much. I thought this was a great war satire. I laughed. I enjoyed the drama. I enjoyed the way it was made. I thought it was a masterpiece in filmmaking. I thought Charlie Chaplin, just watching this movie, I was like, this guy is a fucking genius. This is an enjoyment of a 5, and this is also a critical of a 5. Anybody can to me, this is a masterpiece. I would actually put this in my top 20 movies of all time. That's how much I love this movie. I actually watched it twice, and I watched a documentary, and I wanted to watch it again. And I was going on YouTube, and I was looking up the clips for the title and everything else. I was watching the title. I was like, I love this movie. This is so fucking, this movie's hilarious. And I don't really give many movies like that, classic movies, a 5, but I'm sorry, but this is a definite masterpiece in filmmaking. I think Charlie Chaplin knocked out of the park with this. He did what he was, planning on doing, and this worked out well. People can give me shit about this. It's just as good as Predator. Fine. You can go ahead and say that. But go ahead.
Sorry, no, it just hit me. That fact I said earlier about the set being fucked up and him having to rebuild it, that was on your TV, so that was the documentary you were watching.
What?
When they're talking about the ghetto being fucked up at one point and him having to rebuild that whole set.
Yeah. What about it?
You said earlier you had no idea what she was talking about.
Because when the documentary was playing in the background, we were all talking and everything else, so I wasn't focusing on it. So
understood.
I was watching it back and forth and everything else. But the thing is, I have a huge fascination.
Spin
Vaccination?
the wheel.
Fascination with Charlie Chaplin, to the point where I've been going on a buying spree by buying all of his movies. I'm also a big fan of Buster Keaton too. Like, I love Buster Keaton. I watched a documentary on Buster Keaton, which has a lot of actors and directors in it and everything else, and I enjoy it. I think that they were the masters. I mean, they were of that time, but they knew comedy, and they know how to make you laugh. Charlie Chaplin knows how to make you laugh.
Yeah.
He was making me laugh throughout this movie. I was sitting and watching this with Sammy, and I was like, this movie is fucking genius. I love this movie. This is a masterpiece. I will watch this again, and I will definitely give this a 5 out of 5. Critical and enjoyment. I'm sorry. Y'all can give me shit. That's how I feel. This was a great movie. I'm going to hand it off to Chase to end the show.
Well, Ron, I will not be giving you shit. Because while this is the first time I've ever seen this fucking movie, I'm giving this a 5.
For enjoyment?
Uncritical.
Uncritical?
This was constructed as an absolute masterpiece. This is a masterclass on how to make a satire film and inject a wholesome message on top of it. This is a masterclass in working the audience, in creating enough drama to reel you in, but not have you wanting more and being sad that you don't have a sequel. This is genius.
Yeah.
And enjoyment, I will give this also a 5.
There you go.
5 out of 5 on enjoyment and critical, because a film that was released in 1940 has me in 2023 laughing my ass off and thoroughly fucking moved by what I would argue is the best speech ever given in cinema history.
Yes.
And that is what us here at Barrel Age Flicks are going to leave with you today, because everyone should hear this speech.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Hey guys, thank you for listening to our episode in our season 3 of Barrel Age Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.